It's 2019 and I'm on the road. In the last episode, I changed my mind about staying another night and left my rest area after lunch at close on 1 o'clock. I found my way to the Longreach rest area where I ran into Paul and Margaret, who offered me a cup of coffee. I moved on for about another half an hour until I found a metal dump to pull up for the night. I'm around 100 kilometres from Windora. It's the 9th of May 2019 and I'm leaving the metal dump that hosted me last night. I'm about 100 kilometres short of Windora and today should see me reach that destination comfortably. And yep, I forgot to change the batteries in my radio mic again. It's interesting that there's signs all along this road saying that the road is subject to flooding. That's the whole road. The whole length of where we've been, basically. Windora 70. We're now in Barcoo Shire, the heart of the Channel Country, it says. And look at the grass, look at how green and how heavy it is here. There's obviously been a lot of water go through here. All of a sudden we've got traffic. It's 2 vehicles in the space of a couple of minutes. I'd suggest that was probably a channel that we were going through. And even more traffic. And the budgery goes. Again, we're going through the channel areas. It's interesting, you cross some creeks and they look like substantial creeks and there's nothing in them at all. And you go over another one and the chockers and there's plenty of water in. Whether it's water that's just been bottled up because it's sort of in a deeper hole or whatever, I don't know. But it just keeps changing. Now this is just out of that heavily green area. It's the same sort of country, but nowhere near as green or as bushy. Now, is this the one I thought I was getting to yesterday? I think it might well be. So, does that mean that we might get to the dog fence before that? Maybe, maybe not. There's a guy who's chosen to go down the dirt. overtaking opportunity 5 kilometres ahead. You do see a few of those types of signs up here. Turn off just up here to go to the Welford National Park. And this is not the best area I thought it was, but there you go. Well, we'll get out there and join the flies for a moment. Now that was interesting. It wasn't the swarms of flies. Not at all. This turn off here takes you into the national park and takes you up to Jundah, which is where we should be going in the next day or two. $51 to Windora. I don't recall that rest area at all, but that doesn't mean a thing. Because there's lots of things I don't recall. It's 10:31. We've done about 50k. 50 to Windora. Okay, no parking for the next 1.5 kilometres. This is an emergency airstrip. Interesting, different numbers either end. 30 at one end and 21 at the other. Or it might have been 12 the way the font was, but so our next rest area will be at Cooper Creek. The Dingo Fence starts down in the Great Australian Bight and stretches for over 5,400 kilometres. We have rabbit-proof fences in WA, and it always makes me smile to think that while the fences were being built, it was assumed that the rabbits, or in this case dingoes, would sit patiently on one side of the fence and not drift into no dingo land during the fence's construction. Well, the dingo barrier fence is not where I thought it was. It's a lot further along, and that was it. I thought it had a bigger sign as well, but anyway, I was alert to the fact I did stop. I've been back and taken a couple of photos, and we'll check it all out when we get to camp tonight. And yep, the flies are pretty bad there. Those that came into the car with me, well, they've been given a good spray, so they'll die. Maybe. Let them go. If they're on the bitumen, they're not chucking stones at you. That's the way I see it. No, there's just not bloody flies out there. There's midges as well, I'm sure. Jeez, now my legs are as itchy as buggery. Talking to Paul and Margaret yesterday, and at one point Paul was saying his legs were itchy. He'd rub them and come up with his hands absolutely full of blood, and he'd check it out, and it's like little tiny, I don't know, little tiny leech things or something or other. They weren't very long. You almost couldn't see them, but didn't know whether they were leeches or whether they were midges or what they were. But that was somewhere else, further over apparently in the state. Almost as though you've got to be wearing long trousers out here. Might have to adjust to that way of thinking. How's this for floodplain? Okay, now we're into the Cooper Creek channels. Windora 26. Sand duned to the right of us. This is the Eaton Channel. Watching a piece on ABC television this morning, and they reckon that the amount of water that's over Queensland at the moment heading down towards Lake Eyre, it's the most it's been in 45 years. Lake Eyre was last filled in 2011, I think, certainly 2010. Creek, 1 kilometre on the left. There There's a parking area here on the right. I think that's where the toilets are and everything as well. Well, they were. Yeah, there is some there. Not much activity here at the moment. This is the road we've got to come back out to when we travel north up towards Longreach. It's the Jundah Road or Jundah Road. And it's 5 kilometres to Windora. I don't know whatever happened to 88 FM, but just about every place you go and they say tourist radio, tourist information, 88 FM. Nothing. Not a thing. Long distances between fuel stops out here, 388, 392, depending which way you're going. Windora's little solar farm just here. One of the panels reflecting off the ground by the looks of things. Okay, so that's the dump point done. And this is Windora. Watched an episode of Backroads late last year, earlier this year, one or the other. There's a little house down here in the corner. Used to be the courthouse, apparently. There was an old gentleman lived in there, he's since died, unfortunately. Right there. Oh, there's fuel there. $1.71 a litre. Is that diesel? No, it's not diesel. There's diesel. Okay, so not the easiest places to get into for fuel. Not the easiest places at all. Diesel, there we go. This is down the far end of town. It's taking a drive around. This is pretty neat. Little shack there, it's got enough solar panels on the roof to power a small town. Primary health centre here, school on the corner. Apparently the caravan park thing here is a pay by honesty box type thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Some places here built that all empty. I wonder what that's all about. Community centre alongside of it. Cabins. En-suites and linen, welcome. So that's for the traveller who's not towing a van. time to leave Windora. Okay, we've filled up with water, we've emptied our toilet, and we've had lunch. Most of the things are done. I then decided, well, okay, stuff it. I will go back and buy the Irrigard. It's expensive and I wasn't sure about the stuff. Went back and the shop shut at 1 o'clock. That'll be right, it's now 2:30. So we'll drive for an hour and a half or so and see what happens. Okay, this is our turn off. We're heading now, turn left to go to Jundah, and then we're heading towards Longreach. Two guys probably passing together, maybe. Countryside's changed again. Missed recording coming into it, but it's a rest area. It's got a table and a shelter. A couple of rubbish bins, nothing else. That's not listed and it's not marked. It's coming up either way. Just there. And the signal there as well, what's more. It's all lush through here again. And now all of a sudden it's open again. What does it mean when there's a whole herd of cattle laying down? Interesting. Is it just the fact that it's the middle of the day? Is it cooler? Oh, we've got a bit of scrub on one side of the road. This is wide open plain on the other. Stewart's Creek. Oh, there's a bit of water in there, not a lot. A few cattle on the road by the looks of things. Certainly beside the road. And on the road, yeah. Having a meeting, they are. Oh, maybe I better move up, he says. She says. And that's why they get hit by trucks at night time, is because they stand there and the trucks are coming through at 100 kilometres an hour. They don't see him, or else they can't stop and they just plough straight through. What is a little bit interesting is that along this stretch of road I haven't seen one metal dump or anything that looks like it might have been a metal dump. They're fairly frequent along the other road. Now there's a turn off to Winton, just 367 kilometres away, and we're just 11 from Jundah. There's a rubbish bin there. So we've got some channels to go through. Jundah's on the other side. Jundah, 5 kilometres. Rest area, toilets. A couple of big birds wandering around over there. That was the Braidwood channel. This is the Johnson channel. They get right off alright for you, that's for sure. I don't know if I'd be running out there, but there's... According to the GPS, we've got a major little ribbon across here, so let's have it, see how major it is. Trucks stop here, please drop dust. Speed up to 80, it says. And there's some water in there in the boat. And this is Jundah. A fair sized little town. The boating thing's out here. Tidy town winner. Welcome to Jundah. Hospital, 1.1 kilometres to the left. Longreach to the left, Quilpie to the left, caravan park to the left. Coffee. Well, not a bad little joint. Oh, that was interesting. A little store there. Classic old school store. Apparently it's about to be knocked over and replaced with something more modern. Council owns the stores apparently, runs most of the businesses in town. And yeah, what a beautiful little store it was. So we got a few photos of that inside. It's not a bad little town, this one. Bakushan Museum. Yep, park the car underneath, that's the way. Open garages. Caravan park over there. Longreach is behind me. Okay, let's take a little run around the block the other way. It's 4:23, so I need to find somewhere to stop fairly soon. Hello, what's on down here? State school. Service station going in by the looks of things. So Jundah is undergoing some upgrades. Hospital to the right, and the golf club. The dump point. Doesn't look terribly level. Not terribly level. In fact, it's terribly level. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.